Hello, good evening, listeners. This is your host, Cooler Rather, the Cooler Bible Sports Board, live right here, Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. That is. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I will talk to you guys about the untimely death toll of Shad Gaspard, who went missing these past 3 days, and he's found dead for sure. I'll definitely get you guys to that. I'm talking about the fact of Aldo Smith's reinstatement and former Oregon football signing Luke Hill being arrested. That is. Get you guys to that, and an unnamed football player is suing United Airlines of sexual assault, harassment, violated by a female passenger. By the way, I'll get you guys to that for sure. I'll get you guys in just the fact that All Smith was reinstated by the NFL, and also, well, pretty much that's all I'm gonna have for today though. So I'm gonna get to it right now, ladies and gents. And also, Cooper got a video message to Tony Hawk, by the way. So I'm gonna get you guys to that for sure. I'm gonna start things off with just the heartbreaking news, and it's good. I know a lot of people are upset right now, and I basically just saw this. I saw the tweets, and a lot of you guys have already known that Shad Gaspard's body was found. He was found dead. That is, he was found dead. That is, after a citizen found that body. That is around like 1:30 p.m. That 1:30 a.m. LA cops, that is, at Venice Beach. Now, cops, that is, they would respond and they would recover that body, and that body matches and identifies Shad Gaspard. Now, you guys remember that Shad Gaspard, that is, was caught in a rip current along with his 10-year-old son, Arye, and all the other swimmers. Now, Shad Gaspard told, before his death toll, that is, Shad Gaspard told lifeguards and rescuers to get his 10-year-old son out first. So that's good. And then Shad Gaspard, that is, was wiped out by a rip current. That is, he wasn't seen. He was missing. And until now, that is, he was found deceased at 39 after he was washed ashore by this rip current, by the way. And the LA County coroner would identify it and found that body would be Shad Gaspard. A citizen, they did find that body. It's renamed Venice Beach and the Marina Del Rey Beach, by the way. Officers recovered that body, and Shad Gaspard's body was washed ashore at Venice Beach. So I want to send my heartfelt prayers and condolences out to Shad Gaspard's family members, his crime time tag team partner, JTG, the WWE Universe, Shad Gaspard's fans, all of his viewers, the entire wrestling industry, all the subscribers of this horrific tragedy and this untimely tragedy that's just gone way too soon. Shad Gaspard was more just a wrestler and tag team partner of Crime Time. He was a real life hero. He once stopped an armed robbery once, and he saved his own son's life from this rip current for his. I mean, that's what a real life hero is. And I thought that Shad Gaspard was still alive, but unfortunately, he didn't make it though. So Mike, once again, condolences go to Shad Gaspard's family members, all of his fans, his pretending partner JTG, the WWE Universe, the NWA, Ring of Honor, other pro wrestling industries, the fans, the viewers, subscribers to this horrific loss of Shad Gaspard, who was deceased by a rip current, by the way, after his body was found by the LA County coroner and LA officials. So it's a really sad day for the pro wrestling industry of this horrific loss of Shad Gaspard, who was a real life, he was fun to watch. I mean, Crime Time, they were fun to watch. Shad Gaspard once got a singles push back in 2010, and Shad Gaspard, he was indeed a real life hero, an absolute phenomenon, a father figure, which he was to his 10-year-old son. He was an inspiration to others out there, and WWE issued a statement yesterday. Thoughts and prayers are with Shad Gaspard family members during this difficult time. And then just earlier today, they sent the statement, the death toll of Shad Gaspard. So it's really tough for a lot of people on all cylinders, by the way, of Shad Gaspard's death toll. I thought it's going to make it out alive, though, but, you know, he didn't. So it's just really sad. It's just a time like this, you know. He was walking his family members and his 10-year-old son, but you gotta wonder the amount of tension, the amount of, you know, all the amount of hurt that Shad Gaspard's family is in right now, the amount of pain and the pain and suffering that Shad Gaspard's family is in right now. So it's sad news, and obviously this is not what nobody expected. He's just gone way too soon, and just awful. So rest in peace, Shad Gaspard. Your legacy is gonna live on forever and ever. You're a real life hero to others, and you were an absolute inspiration. I mean, especially the WWE Universe, you were just fun to watch. 10th part JT2 in Crime Time, and it's just awful news. So that's all I gotta say. So rest in peace, Shad Gaspard. Lexical Lego. So everyone used to hashtag Shad Gaspard. Tell them what your favorite memory was of Shad Gaspard and Crime Time. So that's all I have just for now. By the way, that's all I have for now. So Shad Gaspard was found dead at 39 at Marina Del Rey Beach in Venice Beach. That is. LA officials will recover the body match, and identified the description of the missing individual was Shad Gaspard, by the way. Even though it's missing for the last 3 days since Sunday, and it's just awful news. And I just thought it was going to make it, but that just didn't happen. So thoughts and prayers out to Shad Gaspard family members, this technically part of JTG, all his fans, all Shad Gaspard's viewers, and this horrific tragedy. So really awful news there. So that's all I got to say. So God rest his soul. Keep Shad Gaspard family members in your prayers, everybody. The tragic loss of Shad Gaspard was a big part of WWE and all the indie scenes and everyone else's lives. The real life heroes. That's what he was. So keep Shad Gaspard family in your prayers, everybody. Please do so. Another thing I want to point out, by the way, and I want to address, by the way, an unnamed football player has sued United Airlines of sexual assault, harassment, and being violated by a female passenger, by the way. So this unnamed football player will go pretty much by the name of Jane Doe 1. Now it says right here that this incident happened back in February when the flight was taken from LA to Newark, by the way, New Jersey. The United Airlines failed to respond to the complaints. The lawsuit basically has unspecified statutory and punitive damages. The NFL player and another passenger were in the same row. They made 4 complaints to the flight attendants that the woman made unwanted sexual advances before she moved to a different seat. The 2 guys are suing United Airlines because the airline didn't give them the name of the woman, the flight attendants, and potential witnesses, and because airline failed to follow the policies responding to the sexual harassment and assault. By the way, the man alerted flight attendants the woman was disruptive and belligerent and turned out to be intoxicated. The 2 guys notified the flight attendants once again exactly when the woman made sexual advances toward the NFL player by massaging his knees and thighs more than an hour into the flight. Woman's advances intensified. The guys allege and woman grabbed and groped the NFL player. The flight attendants were notified. The woman continued her advances, pulling off the protective face mask of the NFL player and grabbed his genitals. The player jumped up his seat and complained in front of the entire plane that the woman was touching him. The player went to the rear of the plane and again notified the flight attendant. That's when the woman was removed from her seat, was removed from the row. UA failed to enforce the advanced policies and procedures to protect and care for the passengers, by the way. And so basically, what it says, right? What it says, what basically have a little update for a lot of people out there in case you guys are wondering though. So basically United Airlines, that is pretty much says right here that the safety and well-being of our customers is a top priority. The customer involved was moved to a different seat. Litigation is now pending. No further comment at this time. So that's just a little airlines, by the way. So basically, what happened here was that an unnamed football player was suing United Airlines because of the fact that he was sexually assaulted, harassed, and violated by a female passenger. And the United Airlines didn't take precautions to this. And basically, there was some turmoil right there. So the incident happened back in February when the NFL player was taking his flight from LA to Newark, New Jersey, and the woman makes sexual advances towards the woman. Now the woman was not identified in this one, and they did not get a name of it. But they do so now. The football player was not named, nor the woman of the pastor that did this to him was not named either, though. So basically, United Airlines did not take action, and they did not, fail to act on this. That's all there is to just for that. So that's all you need to know right there, ladies and gents, just for knowing that. So nothing more to be said on that. So that's all you guys gotta know for that. Another news I want to address, by the way, that all Smith's been reinstated by the NFL. This deal allows Smith to take part in meetings with Cowboys coaches and teammates in the virtual offseason program beginning Tuesday. He's working out in Dallas for the past month. Matt Rogers could tell in a virtual call last Thursday, by the way. He has not played in the NFL. He's being suspended because of legal substance abuse issues. Now that he's been reinstated, he gets $90K from the Cowboys, part of a 1-year offer. He signed in April that he worth up to $4 million. 30 days after the reinstatement, Smith gets another $50K when he reports for training camp. He gets $100K, another $100K after 2 preseason games, and $100K at the end of the preseason. Doesn't make the 53-man roster. The Cowboys will be on the hook for $440K as part of Smith's offer. Smith is going to earn $910K base salary and $40,625 every time he is on the active game day roster, totaling $650K. Incentives totaling $2 million for sacks, $500K for 8, $1 million for 10, $1.5 million for 12, and $2 million for 14. So all Smith has been suspended due to these issues, and now he's been reinstated by the NFL. I mean, my goodness. Really, guys. So you think this is fair? You think All Smith should have been considered, banned from the NFL despite there's substance abuse issues and all the other personal issues he's dealt with? So let me know in the comment section about that. I'll be happy to address and respond. That's all there is to it. Another news I want to address, by the way, former Oregon football signee Luke Hill's been arrested and charged with felony first degree, attempted murder, felony assault, and other misdemeanor charges after he fired a gun numerous times from a car. His target was Rhode Island basketball signee Ishmael Leggett, who stood in front of his home. Leggett wasn't hurt at this incident. Now Hill is also charged with misdemeanor unlawful possession of a handgun. That is possession use of a handgun. He was also charged, also loaded handgun, possession of a firearm by a minor, possession of assault weapon or magazine capacity of 10 plus rounds, unlawful use of weapon during felony and reckless endangerment. His court date is going to be June 19th, by the way. Now, basically, the investigation says that Hill shot another male at the same location, but the male individual wasn't hurt, though, at the time. So if in fact that Luke Hill is convicted of this incident, that is, he will get jail time for good. So that's all the news you gotta know for that. So Luke Hill's been arrested and charged after he was fired his gun from his car numerous times. And obviously, if he's convicted, game over for him. He gets life behind bars. That's all you got. That's all you guys gotta know for that part. So that's all I gotta say for that. So that changes everything right there. We'll say it for sure. And also, just some other sort of news I want to point out though, that Jim Harbaugh made say he's comfortable playing with in empty state playing games in empty stadiums, that is, without fans. That's a bit surprising. That, but they might be testing, and there could be some testing involved from the coronavirus issue. And now fans are not allowed, by the way. I can tell you that. So that's all the news you got to know for that. Another thing I want to point out though, that Cooper, this fan, he scribbled Tony Hawk's name on his own skateboard. Tony Hawk did a little video chat with Cooper, and basically says right here that Tony Hawk would basically send him a video message that Tony Hawk intends to ship Cooper his own Tony Hawk skateboard to have first. That's surprising. Congrats on that part. So that's really amazing right there, and that's game changer, I will say for sure. So you gotta give her credits too. So that's absolutely amazing. You gotta love it though. You just gotta love it though. I gotta say that for sure. So give her credits doing that. So make no mistake about it. It'll be must see, must watch. So you never know what's gonna come out of it. So pretty good. Also, guys, I'm pretty sure you may have seen it by now that RoboCop versus Terminator Volume 2 and Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. You can check out the videos, by the way, guys. Check it out. It's a must see, it's a must watch. It's some of the past since the 80s and 90s, but you gotta love it. You gotta love it. So it is amazing. So you check out RoboCop versus Terminator Volume 2, both rounds, Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. And don't forget, guys, Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath comes out Tuesday, May 26th. You can pre-order the collection and the expansion pack, though, guys. It's up to you guys. So for the collection, if you want to, guys. So it's got a lot in there. So it's a must see, must watch, and you guys get Fujin, Shiva, RoboCop, playable. It's gonna be 5 story modes. You gotta love it though. So gotta give credit due to that. So that's something I just want to point out, by the way. I know yesterday was Candace today that he didn't like. So May 19th, he didn't like May 19th yesterday. So we all know what happened there. So all the news you gotta know for that. So nothing more to be said. So like that one. So I can tell you that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the Clothing About Sports Board. Please be sure you always like subscribe to the Clothing About Sports Board YouTube channel and Facebook page by all means necessary. Please send your thoughts and prayers and your serious condolences out to Shad Gaspard's family members, all of his fans, his tag team partner JTG of Crime Time, the WWE Universe, Shad Gaspard's fans, his viewers, subscribers of this horrific loss of Shad Gaspard, whose body was found deceased in Venice Beach earlier today. And after he went missing and after he was found dead. So please take this opportunity to send your thoughts and prayers out to him in the comment section. Please do so and use the hashtag rest in peace Shad Gaspard. Please do so, everybody. It's a tough time on everybody's part. So he was a real life hero is what he was. He was I know he's a Crime Time tag partner of JTG, that is, and a real life hero, by the way. So send thoughts and prayers out to Shad Gaspard family members at this very difficult time, the loss of Shad Gaspard. There'll be no doubt that Shad Gaspard would definitely make it to the Hall of Fame. If that happened, I'd be surprised too. So you think she makes the Hall of Fame? Let me know in the comment section about that. I'll address a response to that. Shad Gaspard and JTD, they were just fun to watch at Crime Time. Amazing though, but it's just awful that Shad Gaspard was deceased at 39. So it's just really awful news there. His body was washed ashore and didn't even make it. So awful news there. So it's just gone way too soon. So that's a person about to double in the comments, or you just have to say rest in peace, Shad Gaspard. That's all you got to do, everybody. Also, some of your comments or tweets, reaction, your thoughts on All Smith being received by the NFL. Let me know about the comment section. I'll address response to that for sure, everybody. Some of your thoughts, comments, your tweets, your reactions on the Sunday football players suing United Airlines for sexual harassment, assault, and violated by fellow passenger. Let me know in the comment section about that. I'll address response to that for sure, everybody, on that. Let me also know what you think of where repercussion await Luke Hill after he was arrested and charged after firing a gun from his car that is. Let me know about the comment section. I'll address response to that for sure, everybody, on that. If he's convicted or not, please let me know about the comment section. I'll address a response to that for sure, everybody, on that repercussion he could face for sure. So that's all news you gotta know for that. What do you think? What do you also think of college football games being played without fans? Sports being played without fans? Let me know about the comment section. Some of your extra tweets about that. I'll respond and address to that. Please be sure you send me your comments, your tweets, your reactions, your thoughts, and your responses on Jim Harbaugh saying on Cooper, that is, on Tony Hawk's name written on a skateboard, his own skateboard. Let me know about the comment section. I'll address the response to for sure, buddy, on that. So, surprise news there. So, about more breaking news, sometimes live updates, development, so much, and a whole lot more than Clothes Sports, all things sports related, everything you need to know. That's all I gotta say, buddy. So, that's all I gotta say. So, take care, you guys. You guys have a good evening. Please stay safe. Please send thoughts, words, and Shad Gaspard family members at the time, though. Please do so. So, take care, you guys. You guys have a good evening. Stay safe. Bye bye.